General collective message. Only take what resonate and leave the rest. All right, we got the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This speaks of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Two of Wands speaks on standing on business, believing in your personal power, planning, preparing your next move, whatever it is that you want to take action on. All right, so we're gonna tap in and see what the collective energy has going on. All right, so we got the Two of Swords coming out with the Tower at the bottom. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Tower speaks of sudden change. Anything that started on lies coming down, unstableness, reality check. So somebody could be at a crossroads. Maybe they're going through a tower moment and they're like, oh my God, I'm not sure what to do. For the most part, it could be pertaining to love. Tower speaks of anything that started out on lies, unstable ground. It has to come down to be rebuilt back on stable ground. And when it comes to a relationship, when the Two of Swords comes out, that means only one person is being fulfilled in the relationship. But if it's pertaining to business, then you know it's a good thing. Listen to that faint, quiet voice within. But like I said, the Ace of Cups is behind the Tower. So someone could be having a tower moment pertaining to love. We got the Queen of Pentacles coming out, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Someone could be very grounded, abundant, business oriented, probably doing entrepreneurness. You could also have a 9 to 5. So the Queen of Pentacles is usually a feminine energy who is very grounded. She probably works and is very nurturing as well. She could be being guided on to calmer waters. And keep in mind, this could be a masculine flip flop it. With the Six of Swords energy, someone is moving on to calmer waters, going to find peace, happiness, joy. The King of Wands to the Death card is coming out with the King of Swords at the bottom. The King of Wands is usually a masculine energy, father figure, leader, takes leadership, very passionate. With the Death card coming out, this King of Wands could be possibly going through a transformation. Because the King of Wands is, like I said, they're very fiery. They could be very sexual, high sexual drive. With the Death card, like I said, someone's probably going through a transformation. With the King of Swords at the bottom, someone could be stepping more into their truthful energy. So, like I say, the King of Wands could sometimes come off as like very flirtatious player energy, but maybe he is stepping more into this King of Swords energy, to where he wants to be more truthful. You got the Four of Swords coming out, so someone could be taking a break, getting some rest. Someone could be sick because the death card is out here. So, someone you may hear about some type of death, my condolences, or someone could be sick. With the Ten of Wands, I feel like someone could be feeling very burdened. There could be a King of Wands that could be burdened over some type of death. Maybe there was the end of a relationship because the Queen of Pentacles is beside the King of Wands. So, like I said, someone was at a crossroads, couldn't decide which decision, which choice, which direction to go. And like I said, if it's pertaining to love with the Two of Swords energy, only one person is being fulfilled in a relationship. So, like I said, if there was a Earth energy dealing with a fire sign, there could be some type of ending. Someone could be taking a break, and this could be burdening someone. Okay, someone could be feeling very burdened and probably some type of regretful energy. Like I said, the overall energy is the Two of Wands. So standing on business, believing in your personal powers. You got Four of Wands coming out. So somebody could be moving, having a ceremony, celebration with the Two of Cups at the bottom. 44. Someone could be 44. You could be seeing 4-4. Someone could be moved. What Four of Wands speaks of moving more into stability. Like I said, somebody could be actually moving all together. From the Four of Swords to the Four of Wands. So someone could be getting some rest because maybe you're moving. Like I said, maybe you got a friendship, partnership, or a relationship. But the Seven of Swords is behind that. So you might want to be particular. Someone may have somebody deceitful in their energy. Or someone could be trying to strategize. Maybe someone is moving because of a friendship or partnership. Make sure you moving for yourself and not because somebody, because people get you on their territory and then shit on you. So just be mindful of that. The Star to the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords came out all together. So the Star speaks of healing, having hope, fears, your intuition, being in the spotlight. The Three of Pentacles speaks of collaboration, working together. And the Three of Swords speaks of facing some type of harsh reality, some harsh truth. Someone's words, intentions, or actions possibly broke your heart. Someone could be healing from someone's third party situation. Yeah, the love is just at the bottom. So pertaining to love, someone may be healing from a love situation right now. You could be seeing 3-3, so 44 and 33 is out here. Well, the love is fixing some type of choice or decision. So someone could be choosing to heal from a situation that someone put them in. You have to face a harsh reality that, yeah, someone had you in a third party situation. Wow, the Three of Cups is behind that. So, yeah, someone possibly has someone in a third party situation. Like I said, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Fire and Earth. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And yeah, it could have been a group of people or someone you might have dealt with more than one love relationship, and you've always kind of been the third, put in a third party situation. Yeah, Seven of Wands to the Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords to the Knight of Wands coming out together. And the Two of Wands is back at the bottom. So yeah, there was a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, if we talk about a person, could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. They usually come up as a player because the fire sign is very passionate. So they're very high sexual energy. Didn't mean you any good. Seven of Swords energy. You have to protect yourself. Yeah, somebody you realize you was dealing with somebody that just wanted sex. So this is why you had to stand in your power. But this Two of Wands at the bottom, back again, yeah, leave, stand on business. Someone's gonna have to stand on business pertaining to someone who tried to play with them emotionally. Yeah, they did this constantly. The Nine of Wands coming out, so someone was repetitive at this type of behavior. I feel like I could be talking to the collective. You could be like a wounded warrior at this point, to where it's like you don't see the patterns. You already know. You can see the red flags now. Because I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, you have invested in yourself. Just Nine of Wands, you're very resilient. It's been times you wanted to throw in the towel, but you did not. So it's like you're a wounded warrior, and just know, broken crayon still cover. So I feel like you just have your guards up. You got your walls up because you now can see when people trying to come towards you. And I'm feeling like right now at this point, if they're not investing in what you have going on, because it's like in this picture with the Nine of Wands, it's like you working, like it's, you ain't got time. Somebody calling you, you ain't even looking. You ain't got time. You got shit to do. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you invested in yourself. You planting seeds. You watching the harvest grow, and you ain't got time. Like right here, it look like the person tilling in the field or in getting the rows right for the seed. So at this point, I feel like somebody you already know now. You can see and tell the signs when you know somebody just playing in your energy. And you got the Five of Pentacles coming out. It flipped out in the reverse in the last, so which is good because I feel like people tried to leave you out in the cold. You didn't give a fuck. Five of Pentacles speaks of your finances changing for the better. So if you were in your head about it, contemplating, somebody your finances about to get better. I feel like you're no longer at a lack mindset. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, you see clear now. You have clarity on a situation. You're no longer at a crossroads. You know what it is, and once you accept shit for what it is, that's when you can move forward. Yeah, justice coming out. Justice about to be served. Scales are about to balance themselves out. For Pentacles at the bottom. I feel like you are pulling your energy back from person, places, and things. And once you do that, that is when karma is going to be served to those that repetitively put you in third party situations. Like anybody who thought they could play over your heart when you was good to them, trust me, they're going to get that. And karma ain't even waiting years no more. Karma's not even waiting any years. But I feel like you have to make sure. So I just want to make sure you don't pull your energy back. Because as long as you dilly dallying, it's like they having protection. And this chariot came out on the fence. So it's like the yin and the yang. You have to balance out your energy, balance out your yin and your yang. Because the chariot also speaks of succeeding. Like no matter what you come up against, you've always managed to succeed. But like I say, it was on the fence. So it's like with it being with the justice, I feel like anybody that was putting out good energy, that is the karma that's coming back. And anybody that was putting out negative shit, that's the karma they're getting back. So it's like anything somebody did from the past, somebody could be taking a trip down memory lane, trying to right some wrongs. I believe we are in a retrograde. So, like I said, a lot of people from your past could be trying to come back and right some wrongs. They probably feel you pulling your energy back, and now they're trying to come back. But I'm telling you, leave them where they at, because ain't nothing but they hit that karma hitting their ass, and they probably wondering like, damn, I wonder if this shit coming from when I did so and so wrong or bad. So, Queen of Swords coming out. Feminine energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, with the Page of Swords. So there could be a Queen of Swords watching someone. Or you could be the Queen of Swords. Like right now, you got your sword drawn. You're mentally focused. You've got clear communication. Can't nobody bullshit you. Somebody could be watching you, probably watching or even talking shit. Or someone could be watching how healed and balanced you are, how calm you being, and how direct you being. And with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're no longer in no illusion state. You kind of had people gaslighting you at one point. This is why you're in this Queen of Swords energy. And the King of Swords is at the bottom. So there could have been a King of Swords. Husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister. Someone could have possibly been trying to gaslight you at one point. Play you as an option, put you on the shelf, and came around when it was feasible. Someone you could be having visions or daydreams. But when it comes to the heart, Seven Cups speaks of people trying to gaslight you, casting it and a relate. Like you know how some people pretend you're in a relationship, but then they ain't doing nothing in relationship. Like all they doing is coming through, putting you through the mattress, but y'all ain't never going out. If this is a relationship, it's Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, to the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups speaks of taking a trip down memory lane. Someone, like I said, somebody was gaslighting somebody, and someone had to walk away. Eight of Cups at the bottom. And it's the three of cups behind that with the lover. So somebody had to walk away because someone had them in third party situation. Someone wanted to gaslight somebody, pretend that they was in a relationship that wasn't really there, knowing they had other options. And like I said, collective, I feel like you walked away. And if not, you will be. Yeah, because the moon just came out. So it's like some shit was going on in the dark. Things being done that you didn't see, or like I said, somebody was making you pretend that you was in something that you wasn't, keeping you stuck, stagnant, from making a move, possibly trying to make a fool out of you, and keeping you in a self mental imprisonment. Basically, having you go against your own intuition. Hell, somebody could have been doing moon magic. What else? Yeah, the Ace of Cups to the Tower coming out together. So the Ace of Cups speaks of new opportunity at love. But the Tower speaks of if somebody started love on a lie, like that shit is about to come crumbling down. It's unstable. It's not gonna work. Someone's gonna have a reality check. We got the Magician at the bottom, so someone could be manifesting this. If somebody manifesting this tower to fall, it's coming. It's gonna fall, and it's gonna fall fast. With the Eight of Wands behind it, like I said, the Magician is someone who's optimizes energy. So somebody could be having a good tower, and somebody on the other hand gonna have a bad tower. But you know that's the way shit goes. Good and bad, dark and light. It's polarity. But just know if it's pertaining to somebody's love, it's some love that was some shit being done in the dark pertaining to somebody's heart. If you fucked with an earth angel, just know karma's gonna hit somebody very hard, or someone's about to have a whole change of emotions. And Page of Pentacles. So it's like I don't know, someone that's not paying attention to the energy. Someone could be a reader. Someone could be going back to school. Someone is realizing, like I said, someone had them in third party situation. With the lovers, that three of cups hanging around with that lovers mighty much. Five of swords. So somebody's upset or will be upset. Like I said, somebody you might have read somebody, they rights kind of sort of. Now they mad and upset because you see them for what they are. Could be a king of pentacles. Could be somebody that, figuring just because he got money, he can move how you want to move. But it's like you may have to agree to disagree with somebody because the five of swords, like I said, somebody could be very angry, argumentative, wanting to fight. Because it's like three people in the picture, two people way in the back, like they done been defeated. And it's like you moving on with the three of swords because it's like somebody you facing the truth, you facing the harsh reality. You see shit for what it is. Somebody could have been a warlock. Hang one coming out, so someone could be stuck, stagnant, pertaining to a ace of wands with the ten of pentacles, with the ten of cups. I don't know what the hell I was trying to say. Um, usually the ace of wands could be somebody wanting a new passionate beginning, or wanting another go at it in the sack. But I feel like someone is stuck and stagnant. I don't know, maybe someone having sex with you gives them real peace, harmony, and love because they always around a bunch of chaos and conflict. Six of swords kind of flipped out in the reverse. Now the hangman is already out here telling somebody. I mean, basically, source has somebody kind of hanging in limbo, stuck, stagnant, can't move, wanting you to look at something from a different perspective. The six of swords speaks of stalemate, In the reverse speaks of stalemate, not moving. Because in the upright it speaks of moving on the common waters. So someone could be, I don't know, spirit could be blocking somebody, or you could have somebody in your energy trying to block you from moving away from them. Could be a page one where page one, I don't know, somebody you might have some type of idea, inspiration that you want to take action on, or it could be somebody's child, while somebody could be blocked from moving. Confirmation. So this could be why somebody could be feeling like they blocked at a stalemate, stuck, can't make no movement. And yeah, this is why somebody's pissed off. Mm. Mm. 6 or 7 Pentacles. So somebody could be coming in to start investing into, yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody wants to have an opportunity to come and invest into you collective. 2 of Cups behind the Ace of Pentacles to the King of Cups. Magician. Okay, so yeah. Somebody possibly somebody to move away from them right now. Maybe they trying to get their shit together. Maybe they want to come towards you and show you that they're ready to invest. Ace of Swords to the 4 of Cups. Ace of Swords is somebody having some type of clarity, seeing some truth. 4 of Cups speaks of somebody being some type of regret, contemplating, thinking, bored, like focusing on the 3 Cups, not realizing, okay, yeah. Somebody has clarity now that when they was having you in all these third party situations and shit, they realized you was the fucking gift the whole damn time. Now they realize this shit. But it's like now the spirit team have their ass blocked. You blocking them, they blocking them. Like you feel like they're immature, and you know all they want to come in and is get you in the bed. Ain't no way. So we got the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. 3 high icon cards coming out together. It came out in the reverse. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. The Hermit is Virgo energy. And I believe the Wheel of Fortune may be Aquarius energy. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But even take the signs out of it. The Hierophant in the reverse is like somebody kind of. I always look at it as somebody kind of like living reckless, not using their skills wisely. Because the Hierophant is somebody who's like a teacher, a mentor, very high ranking in the spiritual realm. But in reverse, it's like somebody could possibly, and it also speaks of like a union, a divine union. But in reverse, it's like somebody who's like kind of like living reckless, like pushing boundaries put to the limit, in a kind of sort of. And the Hermit in the reverse would speak of, because the Hermit usually speaks of going within, sitting with self. But the Hermit in reverse is like somebody just like popping out, coming out. They no longer okay. That's what I'm getting. Somebody is refusing to use their wisdom right now because the Wheel of Fortune also came out in reverse. So it's like someone is refusing to like they can have a start over, but it's like they don't want to have a start over. They want to stay right where they at with their bullshit. They refusing to use their common sense. Or at least this is what happened. Yeah, two of wands is back at the bottom. And this is collective why you had to stand on business, believe in your personal power. Because you realized somebody was on some bullshit. And it could have been somebody that was supposed to be like very spiritual at one point. But at this point, like they are being very reckless. Very reckless. King of Pentacles came out in the upright, and the King of Cups came out in the reverse. If this is one masculine, like I said, this masculine could be like a warlock, a sorcerer, spiritualist. But when it comes to love, he's very unrequited love. And love is at the bottom of the deck. So, like I said, this King of Pentacles in the upright. Like I said, he could be, the King of Pentacles is a Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, masculine. He's like he wants to help fix shit. Like he helps figure shit out, practical ways. He's very grounded, abundant. Could be a business owner, entrepreneur. Like I said, with the King of Cups being in reverse, when it comes to the heart, he wants to. I don't know. When it comes to his heart, maybe he likes to. Either he don't love nobody, or he got too many people he trying to love. Let me say it like that. I feel like the King of Cups in the reverse is unrequited love. He also could be a masculine that drinks a lot. So shit, he might only come to have smacks when his ass is intoxicated. Y'all gotta put that where it go. Pay attention to it. Whenever you with somebody, are they always under the influence? Because if they're always under the influence, then you need to check that. That person ain't really into you. Like they can't never be sober. That person ain't really into you. Like I said, they already living reckless. They going against traditions. Like if they in the church, they ain't doing right in the church. Now the lovers came out with the Page of Swords. Like I said, somebody could be watching you when the lover speaks of choices, decision, loving yourself, loving, creating a love that's like right in front of you, which is I hope you loving yourself more. But a lot of times people pour more out of themselves instead of into themselves. But if it's not that, like I said, whoever had you as a choice, as a decision, they could possibly be watching you now. And like I said, but I feel like you still got their ass blocked out. It's somebody from the past that had you fucked up. Because the first card out was the Two of Swords. So it's like somebody tried to have somebody at the crossroads. And now I feel like now they ass crossed up. Because it's like they want to get back in your good graces. But that Seven of Wands keeps showing itself like emotionally, I think they fucked up. But we got the Queen of Cups coming out. The Queen of Cups is a very loving, nurturing, feminine energy. Her superpower is love. And she's also highly intuitive. So it's like she kind of already be knowing what you're doing. And keep in mind, flip flopper, you could be a masculine. When you in this Queen of Cups energy, you know what motherfuckers be doing, but you still choose to love them through their flaws. You know what I'm saying? And they be thinking they getting over on you, but at the end of the day, you choose to fuck with this motherfucker because at the end of the day, you know you ain't perfect. But you try to give somebody else the benefit of the doubt. That bitch, you ain't perfect, I ain't perfect, but we could make this work if we both was put in the love. Because see, the Queen of Cups is in the upright. The King of Cups is out here in the reverse. So the Ten of Pentacles speaks of everything coming into fruition, especially monetary wise, generational wealth creator. You could be the generational trauma. curse breaker. Like you are the one, like the first millionaire of the family line. Also, I feel like your ancestors could be passing some abundance, some inheritance onto you as well, because you're in this Queen of Cups energy. Because a lot of people don't realize love is one of the highest vibrations next to being authentic, being yourself. With the Fool card coming out, someone is being led to take a leap of faith. Aquarius energy, Ace of Wands. So I know someone could be like I said, Ace of Wands speaks of a passion, new beginning, or an idea you want to take action on. So someone could be thinking about taking a leap of faith, taking either, like I say, if somebody come back from the past and you want to give them some ass, hey, that's on you. You are grown. Got the Six of Wands behind that. Hey, so hey, you gonna have victory. So I mean, hey, I know how it is. You need that good piece, and you know that person kind of did it for you. You gonna have victory there. But here comes the Two of Wands, and this time the Two of Wands came out in the reverse. Now this is the overall energy of the reading. The Two of Wands in the upright speaks of standing on business, believing in your personal powers. But it came out in the reverse. So with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. So I feel like even if you decide to say, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna get me some too. Fuck it, I ain't had nothing in a minute. Person from the past. Shit, you know they did it for you. Even if you decide to do that, just know I still feel like with the Two of Wands being in the reverse, I feel like don't think nothing of it. I feel like it still wouldn't be nothing to work on. Just get your little smash, get your little nut off, whatever, and just keep it fucking moving. I really feel like, because the Two of Wands in the reverse speaks of like poor planning, not preparing, and the Eight of Pentacles is like speaks of working, mastering something. And the the Ten of Pentacles is behind that, which speaks of being stabbed in the back. So, like I said, don't think nothing of it. Just get your nut and keep it moving. Don't think, oh yeah, just I'm gonna put it on them and yeah, I'm gonna have them back. Cause I'm telling you, they gonna still be with the same shit. You're gonna be the one working the hardest at the relationship. They're gonna be here with the Ten of Pentacles fucking energy. Excuse me, the Ten of Swords damn energy. You're gonna be here with the Six of Pentacles energy where you giving, giving, giving. This bitch ain't doing the same shit. And they gonna be right here ending the cycle. Juggling you and shit. So I'm just saying. Cause hey, I understand. I understand. And we are all human. We spiritual beings having human experiences. And I understand sometimes shit. Got that itch. Whatever's whatever. Got that chance and opportunity. Somebody from the past who you know rock the boat. Shit. Don't let them rock the boat. Hey, I understand that. But just know, let it be that. Just let it be that. And keep it fucking moving. Don't even call them motherfuckers. Like, you gotta do them like how they did you. When they ghost you. You know what I'm saying? Get your nut. And, if you spend the night with them, if you could, other than that, get your shit. Try to be home before the sun come up. I'm just saying. Shit. Motherfuckers be, they think they can come and drop that rod in you and then, oh, I got them. And they come and do that 360 swirl on that, and then they think they got you back. But listen, I better, as they say, it's only good until as soon as the nut busts, shit, the feeling gone, right? Don't let them damn fool you. I'm gonna pull from the hidden oracle deck and see what they have to say. I love you unconditionally. So the person got love for you, but they just don't know how to love you outside of the bed. You know what I'm saying? Now maybe that's somebody's love language. If you okay with that person's love language, which is just having you in the sack, by all means, have at it. But You can't show me off. We can't go out to dinner. We can't go out to shit, man. Fuck you. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So yeah, like I said, one of y'all were awakened. This person could have been your catalyst to your awakening. You might have awoken them as well. I can't stop thinking about you. So yeah, someone had time to think. Like somebody, you walked away, and sad to say, you had to walk away because that was the only way this person was gonna get and figure the shit out. The timing just wasn't right for us. See what I'm saying? Now they say the timing wasn't right, and it couldn't have been. It could have not been because when people are going through an awakening, the vibrations, the energy, and the frequencies start. You know what I'm saying? So it's one person going up, the other person going down. You can't understand what the fuck they saying because they had a low frequency. They can't understand what you saying because you had a high frequency. So at this point, ain't shit working no more. So it's like sometimes you have to walk away and let a person adjust their frequency on their own. Because this is what this world is about: energy, frequency, and vibration. I want to feel that way again. But just know they like I said, that could be y'all collective. Y'all, y'all remember how they made you feel, and they remember how you made them feel. I hear who I really am from you. So yeah, like I said, this person probably was wearing a mask. I feel like when this person stepped to you, it was supposed to just be like a hit it and quit it. But this person probably started liking what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? So many things remind me of you. They was liking what you was doing, and I feel like if anybody watching this, you are part of the Earth Angels soul seed, star seeds. Like you are gifted, and you probably got that good sacral energy to where it's sexual healing. Like that's some true shit. Sexual healing is true. You did it for this person. You healed this person. When people ask this person about you, they try not to even react. When people mention you, they try not to react. I'm telling you, you did it for this person. I left when I saw you with someone. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So either they saw you with somebody, and like I say, because they was out there being so ratchet, they just assumed it was what it was, and when it really wasn't. But like I say, either way, they tried to blame you. I want to tell you how I feel. So they want to tell you how I feel. I wish I had treated you better. I want to be more than friends. So, like I say, they friends on you most likely. And now here it is, they think about how, ooh, they want to be more than friends. And like I said, this person could come back. I will wait for a sign from you. So this person is waiting on a sign from you. I can't stop thinking about you. That could be you or them. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, if you're thinking about them, it's because they're thinking about you. They pulling on you. If you feeling a little like you're getting horny, most likely they pulling on you. Sorry about that. They pulling on you. Especially if you know shit, you ain't doing nothing to be thinking about being horny, and all of a sudden that person probably touching on themselves. That still probably got some type of attachment. Like I say, they looking at your pictures, they doing something, but they pulling on you. They pulling on you. And like I said, hey, you might want them to pull on you. I ain't mad at you. You might want them to pull on you. Let me see if I get off here. I'm gonna pull from the curiosity deck. They be talking all the shit. They be talking all the good shit. What's going on? Alright, so we're gonna see what the curiosity deck have to say. And then I'm gonna get up out of here. Audacity, double life, gold digger. Alright, so let's see what the curiosity deck got to say for the collective. Expecting. I need my flashlight now. A new life is forming, ready or not. This changes the vibe, the stakes, and the whole storyline. Okay, so somebody might be expecting, you fuck around, you sleep with this person. That might be. I can't even get it out. That may end up happening. Lies detected. Somebody said that's a lie. A version of the truth was offered, but it's curated, calculated, or conveniently incomplete. I'm gonna say it like this here. Like I say, because you already know who you're dealing with. If you mess around with this person and you may get pregnant, the motherfucker may try to even deny the shit. So you just make sure you got all your I's and T's crossed. And I'm just saying, just in case. I'm hoping for the best. Living large. Luxury is the new baseline. They're not just jabbing in wealth, they're dwelling in it. Okay, so listen. First of all, I hope ain't nobody out here thinking about getting knocked up from somebody because they assume they got money. And hey, some of y'all, whoever doing it, hey, if you catch that lick, then by all means, just make sure you putting it in the right place and you can manage it. But I'm just saying, because this is quick as you'll be living large, going broke is at the bottom of the deck. So the bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. So, like I was just about to say, y'all fuck around and get knocked up with somebody because they appear to look like they got funds. Okay? Because of a fucking status symbol. Someone's chasing symbols instead of substance and wondering why it still feels empty. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Got clean slate at the bottom. Someone may have been living large or whatever. And, like I said, something might have happened to where someone finances, they had to start over. So someone maybe, starting over from a clean slate. But this way it goes, collective. Consequences. No more running. The karma is catching up and someone's being held accountable. So yeah, someone you may be, listen, someone inboxed me about some spell work about helping get somebody out of jail. Divination said, ain't nothing I can do. So karma is here. Someone, no more running. No more running. A lot of people try to go around issues. Sometimes source gonna make your ass sit in it. We got unsent text at the bottom. Somebody might have shit. Somebody might be going to jail. They ain't had a chance to send that text. Making bank. Financial flow is increasing. A new level of wealth, power, and confidence is activated. Clean slate. Okay, so yeah. Clean slate is back at the bottom again. So like I said, somebody you might have been living large or you may know of someone who's living large and then all of a sudden they may lose it. And then all of a sudden you may see them slowly climb back up, okay? And this could be you, collective. I have started over 3 times. Ain't nothing wrong with starting over. Especially that means you be done let go some unwanted laundry of people that you don't need to be told. Because when people see you at your lowest and they all walk away and you start over, you know to start over without them motherfuckers. You got receipts, real receipts. The screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. Hmm. So, like I said, somebody at this time, you better save your receipts. Sober life. And someone could be coming in back with this sober life with no distractions or substance to blur the view. What's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody got to clean your slate. That's one thing for sure. If you somebody who got money and know how to make money, you can go broke, and start the fuck back over and climb yourself right back up to where you were. Unsent text and hidden agenda. So I don't know. The hidden agenda got too masculine on it with the unsent text. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden case. Unsent text. A message was typed with intentions, then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than the words would have. So, like I said, I don't know. It could be the same sex here. Could be sending each other text. I'm not sure. With drama queen at the bottom. Okay. Really not sure now. Don't get pulled into the drama. If peace showed up, they'll start a fight out of boredom. So that sounds like somebody that's miserable. Fake profile. Falling in love. So somebody could be making a fake profile. Someone could be falling in love with someone who has a fake profile. It's not just a filter, it's a full on facade. The person being presented doesn't match the reality hidden behind the scene, behind the screen, and falling in love, whether they saw it coming or not. The hurts, excuse me, whether they saw it coming or not, the heart's getting involved and it's getting deep fast. This is more than a fling. So I don't know, somebody, you might need to make sure you have talked to whoever this is, because they could be on the fake profile. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. If any of this resonates, book your a personal reading so that I can be more in tune with you. But other than that, if you've made it this far, I appreciate love you for rocking it with Gyp-C. And I send you love, peace, and light. Until next time, deuces.